Hey, look, he didn't kick us out. He will after the show, though.
Yeah, he probably will. That's peppy enough, dude.
Yeah, you go. The haunted mansion ride. How's that Pepsi's real?
I just picture like a cartoon character playing this.
If you don't like it, do your own show.
No, I'm just saying that's what I envision. A cool cartoon character.
And what makes you think we're not cartoon characters now? I mean, come on.
Is this all reality? Or is it fantasy?
Reality. What a
Animation.
concept. Huh. That's right. We're opening with everybody on screen because we are wide open to our audience tonight. We are Fowl Territory. $2.95. There's Sarge waving. Here's Gizzard.
Sarge, you forgot Sarge. Weston, you forgot the hashtag FT. You just put hashtag 295
Shut up.
on the Twitter.
That's one less person I had to compete against.
That's right.
Oh, my bad.
So here we are. It is Friday, January the 10th, 2025. That's right. We're in a new year. How about that? Hopefully you got that by now. So, and just so you know, I know I've already mentioned it, but this will be the last show, and then we're going to be off for 2 weeks for SHOT Show, which is the theme of our show tonight. But first, let's see who we got out there in our viewing or listening audience tonight.
You want to make this quicker? There's viewers out there. Hey, everybody. All right, now we're on to the...
That's why you don't have. That's why you don't have a show now. You don't love your audience. We got 2 Live Moo out there and in here. Gun websites out there and in here. We got Artac and Daughters. We got Fluffy 10mm Jeep guy. We got Ron 2A Matters. And then we got Brooke Cheney out there. Scrolling down. Mr. Bob Dabalina is in the audience. C4 Defense out there and in here. And we have Uplift Mofo Party Plan out there, along with Ozzy Osbourne. See, I said it right this week. Jacob S. is out there. And we got Chris Lang. And we got some repeats. Hillbilly Up out there. And in here, Weston is out there. The Weston. We have an anniversary chat from C4 Defense. He's been a member for 33 months. Why, thank you.
What do I win? I win a free episode.
Recognition.
I get tonight's episode free of charge.
Participation trophy.
That's right. We have Fuku YT out there. We have the Gun Snob out there and in here.
Yo.
Scrolling down. Let's see. We got Gerald Muir out there again. Stephen Sheets, the singer, is out there. The world famous, the one and only. Dale Pogue is out there. And Michael Dunn. Then we have some more anniversaries coming here. We got Gun Websites member for 41 months. Thank you very much. And then Michael Dunn, one of my newest members. He's been a member for 1 month. And thank you also. Rodney Peters is out there. And I think I mentioned everybody. I think I did. Let's see. C4 says, tonight's question is, who was Gizzard's first guest on Fowl Territory? You didn't say firsthand. You said first guest.
That's what I said.
I
Said
know
exactly what I
Does
meant.
anybody else know the answer? Bonus points if you give me the exact correct answer.
I'll guess midnight, but I'm guessing that's
No.
wrong.
No, he was on that episode, I think, but he wasn't my first.
Liberace.
Gary wasn't his first, but he was Gary's first.
So is this how do you define the first if there's more than one person on there?
The very first person who jumped on.
Oh, okay.
Weston's guessing Black Cat.
You're saying the first time you went live?
Yep, the first panelist I had that jumped on my live stream.
And was it called Fowl Territory?
After the fact, yes, I renamed it that.
Okay. So episode 1. I'm going with you, Bubs.
Chris says Georgia Cat.
No, that don't count. That has to be somebody remotely that logged in.
He has very rarely been back on since, but Demolition Ranch says Defense Dad.
Oh, Alan B. Pro.
Well, you're partially correct.
Alan Ben Pro.
No.
Janice Gay.
Janice Gay, yeah.
Yes.
Because he had changed his name to
I forgot about that.
off and couldn't change it for like 3 months. So he was Janice Gay when he jumped on my. So good job.
Oh, that was a good question.
Yeah. Kudos to the question asker.
Speaking of jumping on chats, I remember when Midnight called me in hysterics when we were at Wanamaker, just laughing and as hard as he could about somebody that jumped in Black Cat's chat.
I bet Moose still has that picture.
I do. Want me to send a porn?
I think everybody learned about just putting an open link in there.
So Michael Dunn wants to know, who is your first member? Well, that would be DJ Play Nice. He is my longest running and first channel member. Now, if you go all the way back to Patreon days, then it's somebody else. Care to guess who that was?
Me.
We don't tend to go on his live streams much anymore, if that helps. That'd be a good hint.
Shall not be infringed.
There you go.
Boy, look at this dais. Is killing it.
He was my only Patreon for like the first 6 months. I was giving him $1 and he was giving me $1. But hey, we were on Patreon.
Got you $1.
Who was that? I didn't quite understand Snob.
Night Strike.
Oh, Night Strike. Okay.
Shall not be infringed. The guy who's allergic to unpasteurized milk.
That'll kill you.
That gets a lot of people. Unpasteurized milk.
He said you couldn't drink it because it'd kill you. Snob disagreed with him.
Won't kill you. It'll tear your guts up.
It won't hurt you. Literally drank it my whole life. Literally my whole life.
Literally, like your entire life.
Yes.
You got some today?
No, Sarge and Stab are going to be on the outs.
You have some today?
No, I did not have some today.
Well, that's not your whole life. You stopped drinking it.
There's still 2.5 hours. You could get you some.
Exactly.
When's the last time you had some?
A few weeks ago.
See? Quit drinking it 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
New Year's resolution.
Yeah.
Yep. New year, new me. No more unpasteurized milk.
It's best right out of the tap.
You got there to get it straight off the tap, though, probably.
What are you, too busy? You just don't got time to pasteurize it?
It's like my grandpa has said my whole life, that milk's pasteurized. Them cows came right out of the pasture into this barn.
But
Stab never had it pasteurized because he hates the French.
That's right.
But he will homogenize it. HOMO.
If you ain't drinking milk with cream in it, it ain't milk.
I couldn't imagine the fat calorie content of that glass of milk. Probably like 750 calories for one glass.
And it's still healthier than the crap you buy in the store.
So Defense Dad says, I had fun today. I insulted Taylor Swift in a group chat of all our district managers just to poke the bear and then sat back to watch the show. Wow. That's brave.
Don't be talking about Gizzard's girl like that.
Hey, my girl.
The Chiefs' unofficial mascot.
She don't get down that field and play.
I said mascot, didn't I?
She ain't no big deal to me, but hey.
That's the
Just another reason to hate the Chiefs. Please go ahead and hate my Chiefs.
No, I'm just pointing out the facts. That she is
I mean,
an unofficial mascot.
why is Gizzard a Chiefs fan? They're not even from Kansas.
He gets like so defensive.
Unless it's
Been a
Trump
Chiefs
taught him.
fan since I was old enough to watch TV.
Oh, yeah.
I was a fan back when they sucked. So
When it wasn't
all
cool.
these people who are griping now about, Chiefs winning all the time, it's like, it's our turn.
Since it's scripted.
Sure it is. Just like NASCAR.
Oh, you may be right. I'm glad you admitted it.
Weston says, pouring raw milk with chunks of cream on your Wheaties was the best ever.
There's no chunks.
That
You
sounds
gotta
dirty.
just shake your jar before you pour it.
A stick of butter falls out.
Yeah, once it's been in the fridge for 3 or 4 weeks, yeah, it's going to have chunks in it.
Well, I don't think it's ever set that long, but it also doesn't have any growth hormones or steroids in it either. Like the milk you buy at the store.
When you break your leg, gravy pours out.
And those microorganisms are good for you, by the way.
Those
Both
are
of my
probiotics.
grandparents, they milked the cow
Like
every
Wesley's
day.
comment.
That's what we had. Going over there.
Defense Dad, sometimes I get bored and just like to mess with people. No. Artak and daughter says she's paying the rest for Casey. Well, good. Glad they're getting paid. Weston says Gizzard was a Chiefs fan before any of us were born. Well, for some of you, Jacob, I'm sure that's true. Let's see. Rodney Peters is out there. It says New Year's resolution: drink only the best bourbon, beer, wine, and mead. Weston says sometimes Grandma wouldn't shake it up. We got Misty, Mrs. Wayne, is out
She
there.
should have had Gizzard's unofficial mascot in there to shake it up. Shake it up.
I think she shakes it off, not up.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Defense Dad says, how old was Snob before he learned those aren't straws, they're udders?
I don't know what
Wow.
an udder is. I thought cows came with 4 straws.
So
Yeah.
he was today's old.
Days old.
Artak says, do you know how devastated I was when I found that chocolate milk don't come from brown cows? Wow. Jacob says, one time we picked up a lemon meringue pie from a Bueller's IGA in Tennessee for my brother's birthday. We cut it open and the middle of it was curdling. Yum. I bet you didn't have to pay extra for that either. Sarge says to Weston, Gizzard was grown, had a family, and was halfway to retirement before most of us were born. That's probably true. Weston, just to twist the knife a little bit, and a
He's
few
being mean.
lives.
Just piling on.
Yeah, 15 yards. Late
That's
hit.
not cheeky and fun, Weston.
It's cruel and tragic, and we approve.
Well, you would. All right, so let me check out the private chat there. Oh, yeah, you better pass on that. That's for sure. All right, so the theme of the show is preparing for SHOT Show. So who's preparing for SHOT Show? I know we've got lots of panelists in here, I believe, that are preparing for SHOT Show. So raise your hands out there if you're preparing for SHOT Show. If you're out there in the audience, you're going to SHOT Show, let us know. But What all you have to do to get ready for SHOT Show?
Shot
Who
show
wants to
stuff.
speak first? I won't make Obi speak first because he gets mad.
Make
at
a
me.
list.
Make
Check
a
it
list of
twice.
what?
Stuff so you don't forget it.
Do you have to buy stuff? Maybe buy new stuff.
You have to have a luggage scale.
You should.
Yeah, find mine.
So I heard that the airline requirements for carry-on bags have changed this year, and that they're all using the same standard now, and it's smaller than it used to be. So you might want to check that out.
So my
Meanwhile,
carry-on
we do-
camera
You get a
bag.
carry-on
is smaller
size
carry-on
suitcase.
size.
There used to be two different size carry-ons that varied from airline to airline, but now they're all unified on their size.
Of course, they want the smaller one.
They went with the smaller
Well,
one.
how do you? But which one had the larger one? Which airline? I may have
I'm
already
not
been
sure.
flying on the one with the smaller one.
I think Southwest was one of them that allowed bigger carry-ons. But we do have Abby out there. Abby Finnegan, member for 28 months. Thank you.
I'm just taking my normal sized one, and they've never checked it before. I doubt they're going to check it this time.
You just pay somebody a couple of bucks, go out and duct tape an extra bag onto the wing. They'll never know when you get there.
Mhm.
Cut it off there.
Now, Chris Lang says, no guns in your carry-on. Yeah, that's a pretty good idea.
You can do anything once.
That is true.
You may not get through TSA, but you can do it.
So how
Believe in
long?
yourself.
How long before SHOT Show do you guys start thinking about what all you need? 3 months, 6 months? Is it that long?
Well, we still got like a month to go before SHOT Show.
Mm-hmm.
We do.
Sure.
Yeah, it's like a couple weeks away, isn't it?
SHOT Show starts, if you count range day, it starts 10 days from today.
Oh, I better start packing.
The show itself officially starts on January the 21st. So you've got to have, you're either driving or you've got to have flight arrangements. You've got to have lodging arrangements. You've got to decide what you're going to wear.
Sometimes you have to rent 2 houses.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you get to SHOT Show and you realize that you didn't have everything you needed.
Did you, OB, did you make sure and send Gizzard the address to the old house, not the new one, so we don't have to worry about him showing up?
Oh, of course.
Okay.
I can not show up if that's what you want.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Yeah, is that all we had to do was ask?
Sure.
We asked that 3 years ago, and he showed up every year since. I don't know. I mean,
You guys keep sending me the link. Garage Guy 879 is out there. We got 32 people out there in the audience. But
you know how
yeah,
boring our SHOT Show would be without you there, Gizzard? We'd have nobody to pick on.
right.
And to blow up at nothing.
But sometimes you get there and you forgot to pack something like business cards. Mm-hmm.
Do not recommend getting those made at where'd I get them made? Staples or Office Depot, whatever it was. They were terrible.
I think it's Staples, yeah.
You should have just got some Post-it notes and wrote your stuff down.
They would have actually been as good a quality as paper as they printed them on.
Let's
Dot
see.
matrix.
What year
I'm
did
pretty sure that's how they printed them.
it shirts? Was that at SHOT Show?
No, that was at Trigger Con. He forgot shirts.
That's at TriggerCon. Okay.
You forgot what?
You forgot
Shirts.
your shirts.
Oh, yeah.
You wore that stupid legalized Okra shirt.
Not stupid.
I remember
Sure
that.
That shirt got me through a tough weekend.
He washed it 8 times that week.
Yeah. Oh, I opened up my suitcase and went, Pants, underwear, socks. No shirts.
We've made emergency runs to stores. We've made last minute Amazon orders for things. It
I
happens.
bought a pen for my iPad while we're out there. Oh, now if anybody needs any last minute audio video stuff, we found the place out there.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that camera store had everything.
that's nice.
And it's stuff you couldn't find anywhere else, not even hardly online.
But yeah, you've got to make.
Fry's Electronics there until they went out of business. That was pretty. Did you ever go there?
No, we
No.
saw it the first year we were there, and then we never went.
It's like the size of a massive Kmart or something, but it's. I mean, they got like washers and dryers, but it's mostly computers and radios, electronics. It's all electronics.
They don't have anything now.
Yeah.
Now it's nothing.
Well, last year we were talking OB into buying new microphones, so really we're shaming him into it. And he got upset. He's like, "Oh, they can't deliver them for like 2 days or something." I'm like, I bet they sell them. So I Googled it, and I found a camera shop like, 15 minutes away? I don't know, 20 minutes. Wasn't far.
It was like 5 minutes off the strip at most. It's just right off the strip.
How
And
much
I'd have
were
to
they?
Google it again. Same price as
Oh.
online.
All right.
But when I say they had everything, I hadn't been into a camera shop because I'm not really into cameras. Now my wife, she's into cameras, so I expected a camera shop. I didn't expect all the audio video stuff that was there. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
They had drones. They had literally everything.
Every little accessory, cable,
Attachments.
hot shoe, cold shoe, cages for cameras, cages for phones. I mean, they had everything. In
And you could
addition
rent
to
a-
all the traditional camera
And you
stuff.
could rent a $50,000 camera there. Or buy one. They had them for sale too.
hmm I was super impressed.
It makes sense to have super expensive stuff right next to the strip in case somebody wins, right? And then they're like, I can buy that camera I want. Oh, I can buy it here?
Yeah. Then they'll actually do it.
Snob was the deposit on that $50,000 camera.
Well, I didn't rent it, so.
$45,000.
Probably.
Yeah, you'd think there'd be a hell of a deposit.
Well, they told me my credit card wasn't black, so I wasn't getting it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Most credit cards don't go to 50,000.
Now you need to look and see if there's an Apple store in Vegas.
There's got to
I'm
be.
sure there's probably 3 or 4.
We could probably talk
there's one
somebody
on the
into buying a
strip.
MacBook while we're there.
I doubt that.
I would buy I'm a Macintosh phone, but I don't know which one. I've asked a couple of times which one I should buy.
16 Pro.
How much is that?
Like,
What?
I don't know.
$1,200 something
Oh,
like
come
that.
on.
The,
Come on.
The base is 1,000, but then you add memory and it'll add up.
So can you get a decent Macintosh phone for $400?
I'll bet you get probably a 14 Pro for that now.
Which
So
would
six-
work fine for most people.
16 Pro is the new one. 14 Pro is the
Yeah.
one I could get. For
I'm
that
sure
kind
you
of
can get a 13. And the 13
But
was
look for-
still amazing.
Yeah,
Does
but
that
was
have-
the 14 the big upgrade to the camera?
I thought that was
Maybe,
12 to
but
13.
I want to definitely.
No, I think the 14 because we all got
Right.
14s.
the
Is
new
it-
AI, I think, only works on 15 and up, doesn't it? All the new
Yeah.
AI features.
Yeah, new AI features aren't all that great.
What about charging with the magnet on the back? They all do that.
I think that was like the 8 or something that went to that, wasn't it? That's been a long time. Maybe
No,
10.
it's not been that
That would
Do the
long.
MagSafe? I think it's around 13.
not been that long.
I got a
No, I know
I got
it was
a-
earlier
Yeah.
than that. It was I know the XR had it.
You said the 8. Like,
The
come
8 was-
on. That
I
was like
thought
the
it was the
80s when
8.
they had that one.
I don't think the X had it. Not MagSafe.
No.
What?
No,
I
let
gotta
it be known
look.
that on this date, Snob was completely wrong.
I'm looking it up.
I had the X Max, and that was when I decided I didn't want a phone that freaking big.
iPhone 12.
What does Pro mean on iPhones?
Bigger. Oh no, the Pro means better cameras and a lot
Yeah.
of other features.
Okay, so I always want to buy a Pro.
Yeah,
You want to buy
You
at
get the
least a
3
Pro or
cameras.
a Pro Max. Get the 3 lenses is what it means, not 3 cameras.
yeah,
Yeah.
on that. I'm
About the size
sorry.
of an iPad.
Yeah, for what we do, the Pro is what definitely the way you want to go.
And then what's a Max? More
That's the
RAM.
Bigger.
It looks like an iPad.
Super
it's
huge.
only
bigger.
size. It's just size.
Yeah, it's what I have.
It's what
always get the
women
Max.
carry.
And their
me.
back pocket.
That's because you put it in your fanny pack.
It's not a purse; it's a bag.
It's a merce.
It's a
Satchel.
merce.
So if I get an Apple iPhone 14 Pro 256 gigabytes for 532, that's
That's
a
a-
good deal.
That's a great phone. Yeah.
I'm
For
250.
532.
It depends on what you're going to keep
Except it
on
won't
it.
do the IA, the AI.
IO.
I have a 512, and I've never even gotten close to my storage, and I have 1,000 Amazon videos on my phone. I need to delete.
This is probably true.
If you look, they've
I thought the
uploaded to
whole
your
point is
cloud. They're
that
not
you-
really on your phone. No,
Exactly. I thought the whole point is that with the
Yeah,
Apples,
probably.
it goes away.
no, they're not really on your phone.
Yeah.
So you would come very close to overrunning your data or your gigabytes if they're actually still on your phone.
Well, no, I mean that's one of the reasons I want to do it is because I know a guy who's using that to do some automation and stuff. So first thing it does is snags it off the phone, right, and puts it in the cloud or whatever you
Yeah.
call it.
Yeah, it automatically uploads it.
I was messing around with the AI cleanup function on the photos. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
You can take something or someone and just highlight them, and it erases them out of the photo and adds in the background, like shadows and all. It's better than you would think.
It's
My
perfect
phone will
for
do that?
those gals who break up with
Yes.
a boyfriend. They can just cut him right out of the picture.
I didn't even know my phone did that.
Oh yeah,
Just go to cleanup and let the wheel will spin for just a little bit while it analyzes the photo, and then just highlight something to remove and watch what happens.
Okay.
Now you can take that
It'll blow
sheep
you
out of
away.
the picture. Snob.
hmm
Yeah, it just look like you're air humping. You can get rid of the sheep now.
Where do you find this cleanup at?
Go
you
to
got to
edit.
go in to edit the picture,
Oh,
and then
okay.
once you go to edit, you'll see a cleanup option up there.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Like that picture I sent of that Honda that we took. I just cleaned it up, just took the tag off of it. It added all the reflections and everything on the back. The iPhone took the tag right off of it.
So according to 2Live Moo, I just got a text sports update. Ohio State is leading Texas 21-14 with 7 minutes left in the game. For you football fans,
Sports ball.
this has been a Gizzard Gary sports update.
The whole state of
Got-
Ohio is gonna just freak out if they don't win.
Holy crap.
What? Did you just cut yourself out of a picture?
No, that picture I took of my new shop cat
Yeah.
that showed up, he was sitting on my dirty ass workbench, and I cut him out of it, and it looks just like a dirty ass workbench.
Pretty wild, isn't it?
Cool.
Yeah.
You could take a picture that's like a full size gun on a post and cut both the barrel and the stock off of it.
I hate you.
You could do that.
No.
But yeah, you have camera considerations, you have audio considerations, and as Sarge has told us many times, remember, 2 is 1, 1 is none. Have backups
Mm-hmm.
because you'll
Except for
probably need
t-shirts.
them. Somebody's going to need them.
Except for t-shirts. One's fine.
That's probably right.
I had
As
to
long
loan
as you don't have seafood, 1 pair of underwear a day should be fine too.
and
Oh.
if you're around Snob, he just totally dismisses everything anybody else does. So he's like, blah, blah, I don't need that. Blah, I don't need that. And he's like, I forgot my extra camera. Forgot my other camera. You don't have a camera I could use? Yes, I do, actually. Here's your
I have
camera.
never done that.
You absolutely did.
When did I forget my camera?
The one time I had to loan you one of my GoPros because you wanted to take vertical video and horizontal at the same time.
Oh, that was way back. I didn't forget it.
See?
I just didn't have to.
No, you said I should have brought my other one.
We've been to a few SHOT Shows, and yeah, we've had those things happen. I had lapel mics that broke, had to borrow a pair of Sarge's once. One day at range day, well, I forgot my ear pro a time or two. And then I think the first year I was there, my batteries died in my ear pro about halfway through the day, and Snob had a backup pair because I didn't. So,
Tell you what else you should do. You should actually look at every little booth or whatever you want to call them, every little spot at range day, and not dismiss things and think they won't have anything cool and then miss something cool. Because I'm completely guilty of that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they don't have anything cool. I've seen everything they've got. And then see something at the show the next day is like, I missed it. I could have shot it yesterday.
that's true. Jacob says, you can take a video in both vertical and horizontal at the same time? Yes.
I was answering. Yeah, the new GoPros record in full frame, Jacob, so you can edit it for a horizontal video and edit it for a vertical video out of the same video. That's what I do at range day now.
In the old days, you used to have to take two cameras to do that. And let's see, Defense, he's got a good question. Let's see, Defense Dad says, what is the most embarrassing thing any of y'all have done at SHOT Show? Feel free to answer for the others.
Oh, gosh.
Oh,
There's
gosh.
so many things.
Let's see,
TLDR.
I wore my Mardi Gras chicken last year, I believe, because
It's not embarrassing.
not really. Everybody loved it, to tell you the truth.
Never mind.
Everybody loved it. Embarrassing. Let's see.
Gizzard wore these plain gray sweatshirts from the dollar store.
And then fought with OB about it.
Oh, that was just a fight. That wasn't embarrassing.
Gosh. I mean, we've done so many things.
I forgot
At
my business
SHOT
card. That
Show,
was kinda
usually
pretty
the funny
embarrassing.
things don't happen at SHOT Show. Usually it's the evening after. But,
He drank somebody else's beer at an after party.
Oh, Joe's saying not to get a 14 because of the plugs. The 15 uses the USB-C right away.
that is true.
Yeah, that is true.
Okay, I'll look at a 15.
That is a good point.
How big a deal
16
is
does.
How big a deal is 256 versus 128?
I would do 256 for sure,
yeah.
probably.
It's like $100. Okay.
Yeah.
It's probably worth $100, I would think.
Weston says, what about getting taken down out of camera frame by a glove? Oh, yeah.
That's because he had a
That was
shitty
pretty
camera,
good.
man.
That was pretty good.
I was so shocked I didn't even move the camera.
At least you were man enough to do it.
Unlike someone else in this room. Two someones.
Mhm.
Grouchy Guy
Flip
says, I have
babies.
a Flip Ultra from 2007 and a Wally World Straight Talk phone I've used. They work well. Wouldn't recommend that at SHOT Show. I'm trying to think. Other than leaving mics behind at booths, which I think we've all done from time to time.
Yeah, you learn real quick to put little labels on there.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I need
Get
to bring
to
my
the next
label maker
booth,
so we
it's
don't have to
like,
buy
where the hell's
another one.
my mic? Oh, shit.
Didn't we buy a label maker 2 different years? Didn't Sarge buy one year and I bought one year?
Yeah.
I think it was you
Sarge
each
bought
time.
one. No, I only bought one. I think you bought one year.
You
Yeah, I
can
think
rent
so.
label makers at the label maker store.
Probably.
I remember when I set my old timey rig that I had the first year I was there down beside G's van, and we both walked off. And I had to go find it in a panic. I couldn't remember where his van was parked, so first I had to find him.
You found it though, right? It was sitting there, right?
Oh my god, I couldn't believe it was there.
I remember when you set your camera down that first year I went to shot, which when your second year was down by like the Manus booth or something. We were all the way somewhere way across there.
On the show floor, that's fine compared to what I did.
Well, true.
Setting it down on a parking deck
with no cameras.
Oh my god, that was so awful. I'm so glad it was there.
Let's see. There was the day we got introduced to a certain YouTuber out at the smoking area. That was funny.
What?
No.
You're
Snob
mumbling.
nose. Black Rainbow.
Oh, Braden.
Mm-hmm.
Turned out he's a really super nice guy.
Oh, yeah, he was. Let's see. Along those same lines, Jacob wants to know, what's the stupidest thing you've ever seen it shot during the show or after hours?
Obi.
Oh, man. That's tough.
Tough to beat, I know.
I've seen some crazy things.
That fucking gun, they had to put a ring on or some shit to make it go, and
yeah,
it made New Jersey enact a bunch of stupid rules, right? Like as soon as the gun existed, New Jersey had to do something. So that kind of stuff, I think, would be the stupidest shit.
Tell you, one of the most interesting things we saw was when we had to inform Gizzard that he has sleep apnea, which thank goodness he listened.
That was actually one of the scariest things we ever saw.
Mm-hmm.
It was.
Yeah, sleeping with somebody who doesn't know that they go, and then like 5 minutes later go.
You've stayed in the same room as Gizzard.
No, but I've slept with people, and like I didn't know that was a thing until I'm like, do I call his wife? Like, did he just fucking die? What the fuck? And then
to drag
and I'm
him
like,
off the couch.
what the fuck happened to you? And he's like, what? Nothing. What are you talking about?
That's the year we stayed with Joe and Josh, and Joe's like, I'm not sure if he's going to make it.
Thank God he listened. Probably feels so much better, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
I bought myself a new
But that's one of those
machine.
things you don't know unless you've got somebody.
Of course you don't.
No, you just wake up probably sore as hell, I imagine. Like,
yeah.
Holy moly.
I bought myself a new CPAP machine a couple months ago. That's some of the best money I've ever spent. I got an auto adjusting one. Great money that I spent.
What'd you get, Sarge? I might be looking into one.
I bought the new Res. I guess it's not new, but it's the newest model. The ResMed. I think it's called AirSense 11 or AirSense 10. Whatever. It's AirSense. It's amazing. Because the ones that are static set, this thing adjusts as the night goes on, and you can look at it and see where it went. You wouldn't believe how high it goes sometimes because of how you're sleeping or whatever. So it's the cat's meow.
Aren't those around $1,000 though?
No, I got it on Black Friday. I got it.
You got a deal.
I got
okay.
it and the mask and everything for like $800. But yeah, it doesn't matter. You can have that $1,000 in the bank when you die in the middle of the night because you slept wrong, or you could survive.
So I apologize. I just now started the banner, and yes, we are having a giveaway soon. So that hashtag is #FT295. Some people are already putting it out there, but
I think Gizzard should give away a CPAP machine.
Sure. So
new CPAP machine. Don't worry about Gizzard's drool in it.
Just for that, Artak and Daughter says getting your nose bit off by your dog on camera. I don't believe that happened at SHOT Show.
Hmm.
No, but I saw somebody fumble a freaking gun at my very first entry.
That what?
Saw somebody fumble a gun and drop it onto the floor at my very first entry.
That's fair. On Sarge's live stream.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Because I wasn't at that one. I was watching a live stream. So a couple people are reporting that Ohio State just put the final nail in the coffin versus Texas. Ohio State scored on a strip sack, going to make it 28-14 with 2:13 to go. So looks like it's going to be Notre Dame and Ohio State for the championship. Defense Dad says, yeah, before I knew I had sleep apnea, I could sleep 10 hours and feel like I got maybe 2 hours.
Yeah, you wake up with a headache.
Chris Lang says, can't imagine wearing a mask to sleep. I probably need one the most of us all. Well, truth of the matter is, you get used to it pretty quick. The first night or two, yeah, it feels kind of weird, but after a while, you just about don't want to go to sleep without it.
You figure you could swap it out with a snorkel now and sleep underneath the pond?
I probably could.
That's how he started.
Let's see. Jacob S.
Just
says,
run the bath full of water and lay his head under the
That's how
water.
they just sleep, I
I
figure.
once woke up and it felt like I could not breathe, could not feel my arms or legs, but I could sit up. I was gasping for breath, felt like my heart was beating slower than 1 beat per 5 seconds. Might want to see a doctor about that.
That's a
That's what-
near-death experience, and please go see someone.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you dream about 9mm.
Because that's how people check out from sleep apnea.
Yeah, seriously, dude.
So
All I had to do once the boys told me is I went to my doctor and told him that my friend said I needed to have a sleep apnea study done. He set it up. That's all it took. They did the study. They said, yep, you need one. We'll get it.
Of course they do when you go in and ask like that. Big sleep apnea.
Mhm.
Opens up
I should have just gave you one to take home in the meantime.
Well, supposedly, from what I've read, it's not that uncommon anymore. A lot of people use CPAP machines now. So
It's because they're realizing that it's a problem.
Michael says, talking to Chris, my wife recently got a mask. She still hates it, but damn, I can hear me sleep now. Jacob says, it's only happened one time like 3 years ago. Yeah, but the next time you might not wake up. Grouch Guy says, I sleep with my head elevated. I feel pretty good when I wake up.
They say that definitely helps. That's what got Reggie White, played for the Packers, whatever. Sleep apnea. Come out.
Defense Dad says, now if I do it right, I can whistle really loud. My mask just goes over my nose. It annoyed the hell out of my ex-wife. Jacob says, how do they test for sleep apnea? Well, they gave me this kit that you had this mask and then you had these probes that went to like your heart and different places on your chest. And you had to sleep with this for like, was it 2 days or something like that? And it recorded everything, and then you had to mail that in, and they gave the doctor the results. Now, my daughter, she actually had to go to a clinic and sleep in front of a bunch of people, and they hooked up probes to her and stuff, and they had a bedroom set up, and then they had remote cameras they could watch her sleep and stuff like that. So that'd be kind of weird.
I'm not doing that.
You know what happened? Well, first of all, I had to do the sleep study twice because I had to do that. And the first time I did it, I specifically scheduled it for the last day after I'd worked like my 4 days in a row at work, where I'm usually like dog tired. Well, when you're in that environment and you got all this stuff on you and you know people are watching you, just like wide awake all night. So they set me up for a second one, and they prescribed me some Ambien to help me sleep. And if you've never taken anything like that, the very first time you take it, I thought, well, okay, well, I'll take it and then I'll just head on down there. Nope, no, you won't. You're going to have to get a ride because I was out of my head. My wife drove me down. I'm in there clutching my pillow, and no, I went right out. But your dentist a lot of times, the modern dentists, and I say modern as in they've graduated school in the last 10 years. They look at that a lot. Look at the way
Look at your throat.
your airway, and they'll be like, you might want to look into this, and pointing you the other direction because I had to see a different doctor at my wife's office, and he's one of the younger ones. And he goes, you may want to look into that. He goes, you might want to get back on it because I hadn't been using it. He goes, they tell us in dentist schools, he goes, if you work on somebody's tooth and fix this, you'll save your tooth. But if you point out that they might have sleep apnea, he goes, you might save their life. So, because that's a little more important.
Ohio just intercepted with 1:44 left in the game.
So you're saying Texas doesn't have a chance?
No.
Jacob says, see, I always end up sleeping on my belly. Well, I would recommend that you go to your physician and ask them to evaluate you for sleep apnea.
Some of that stuff they could do like telemed. You can fill out a questionnaire and they can almost do it that way now.
Defense Dad says, I did my study at a clinic 20 years ago. I stopped breathing so many times they stopped counting after an hour and just told me I needed a CPAP. Chris Lang says, Ambien is bad, folks. Folks sleep drive. Ooh, that'd be bad.
I've heard stories of people on Ambien. They wake up the next morning and the kitchen is trash because they cooked a bunch of food in the middle of the night. They didn't know it.
Oh, you will Ambien eat, buddy.
I'll tell you an Ambien story off air, not on air. Not me, but something I need to
I know
happen.
one you're going to tell.
Yeah, I know you do.
Hey, I know a guy that was taking it as prescribed.
He's got this rash.
No, he woke up with some Walmart bags and some Walmart receipts hanging on his kitchen chair from the middle of the night.
Yeah.
He got up and drove to Walmart in the middle of the night, came back home, went back to bed, doesn't recall a thing.
Well, see, there's the best thing about COVID. Walmart's no longer open 24 hours, so you can't Ambien Walmart shop. Now you got an Amazon shop at Walmart.
And definitely don't take it on an empty stomach and then get on Amazon because you will be your own secret Santa. There'll be all kinds of cool stuff show up.
That $50,000 slow-mo camera.
Well, where you're debating about making a purchase, maybe I shouldn't. No. That'd be fiscally irresponsible. Nope. Not then.
When you're all loopy and you go to the Walmart and you come home and you don't even know it, did you buy like your normal groceries again? Or did you buy like just a bunch of random weird shit?
I came home with like Doritos and a coconut cream pie. And who knows what else?
Or I mean, just like, like a box of salt and
a ladder.
And, yeah, exactly. Just random shit that he was like
50 bags and duct tape.
Snowmobile helmet.
And he lived in Florida.
So Artex says, my Ambien story is that I actually lost 24 hours. One day I went to work in chat, fixed like 9 cars, came home, sent 79 emails, and bounced my checkbook. Wow. George Cortez is out there. He says, hey, guys, I've been using a CPAP for many years. On my sleep study, I stopped breathing 150 times. It takes getting used to a CPAP, but it does its job. You get good sleep.
And you don't feel like you've just been hit by a truck when you wake up.
What if a dog lays down and farts in front of your machine?
You never know it.
Both dogs.
Don't set your sleep machine on the floor.
Remind me of that, guys. I'm going to go fart in Gizzard's sleep machine this time. God,
I will
heard a
end
story
you.
about a guy that had his CPAP on the floor, and his puppy like took a crap right beside it. Almost choked him to death.
Oh man. Eddie says I don't need drugs to have weird dreams.
I like the videos of the people. I think snobs should do it on Fremont
In the
Street.
the inflatable costume, is that where you're going?
Yes, you should do that to the gorilla guy. Right after
I like
Red
the gorilla
Lobster.
guy. That would be cruel. And I can't do that after Red Lobster.
It'd be
It'll
technicolor.
clog up the vent.
Okay, so real quick, we got a few minutes. When you're getting ready for SHOT Show, you've got, well, most of us anyway, we've got the SHOT Show planner on our phones. And it tells who all's going to be there, and you can kind of get an idea where everybody is, and you can set up appointments and stuff like that on there. Do you utilize that much?
I didn't know you could set up appointments until recently, so I haven't ever done that. But I don't really have any appointments to make.
Well, it's kind of like a calendar thing, but it's real nice to remind you, okay, on Wednesday at 9 o'clock, I said I was going to go by this booth, and then 11 o'clock, I need to go see Sam at this booth. And
I use the mapping feature of it a lot because you can't navigate that place when you get in the middle of it.
no, by the time you're really good with every booth it's the last day and you're getting ready to go home. Then you know where everything is. But it's a big layout for the people who've never been to SHOT Show. Yeah.
The only thing I really use it for is I look and see who's there. And then, like, when I'm at the show, I'll look and see where they're at on the floor. I don't ever use the guide to get me there. I just look and see where they are and walk to it.
Well, sometimes it's kind of helpful to know, okay, these 10 booths that I want to visit are all real close to each other, so I can see them, at the same time or something like that. Kind of get an idea what order you want to do things, especially for the first day.
Weston, I'm looking on Amazon now.
So let me ask everybody this. What's the first booth you're going to visit at SHOT Show?
Telephone booth.
That's easy. Night vision.
Well, yeah, but that's kind of a drive-by.
That's
Like get their patch or whatever.
Yeah, it's patch of the day.
I usually go to the law enforcement booths to get those patches that go by quick. So I should probably boogie over there. They're not that far away from the big law enforcement room.
No, they're just like, we usually go through the big law enforcement room and go over to it.
Because if you're going through the big law enforcement, where the big yellow safe was sometimes? It's not always there, but would that be the west wall of that room?
Yeah.
That's where Daniel Defense is almost always at. That end wall has some, like the Daniel Defense. Is it Daniel Defense? Whoever it is next to Daniel Defense has a patch of the day type of thing that's usually pretty good. It's something ordinance.
Global ordinance?
Could be.
No.
And then you come down
in the other one.
the last row, but the second to the last row, and that one, the little booths in there was gold last week or last month, whatever year. I'm getting tired.
I'm on the hunt for challenge coins this year.
Oh, you know who else is in there? Is that SWAT?
Original SWAT.
Yeah, where you trade.
They have daily patches.
Mm-hmm.
And those go pretty quick too. I've actually gone to the little law enforcement rooms to get stuff and then not got there fast enough to get, across the fucking hall fast enough. They go so quick.
Now, just for everybody who's going to hit the Weesa Vivi booth, yes, they're in the exact same location they're always at, over there in the corner. So
They sent me different knives this month than I asked for, so.
yeah, me too.
You're going to get COVID again.
I'm sad that they didn't send me a Baby Banner 2. They sent me the other 2 knives I asked for, and they didn't send me the Baby Banner 2, the one I wanted.
And that's the best knife that they've made in a long time because it's got a lot access lock on it.
I know, and I didn't get that one. I got the other 2 this month, and they didn't send me that one.
And the other two were stupid elementum again, right? There's nothing new about that.
Yeah,
There's an
I wouldn't
elementum
be
and something
calling
else. I don't remember what the other one was. I mean, I like the elementum, but
one
it's
I
not.
got, the one I asked for was Damascus, and they sent me the dumb one, like the black one.
I did finally get my Yonder, which I'm real happy about because that's a pretty fine knife.
And yours has a spacer on it, and ours doesn't.
Yonder? No, it doesn't have a spacer on it. Baby
Okay.
Banner 2 does.
Do you have like a knife rotation where you carry these, or
It gives them away.
A rotation? No, just whatever I'm in the mood for.
how many different ones do you carry over the course of a month?
3 or 4. Usually always carrying 2 at a time anyway.
What? I mean, use that many knives.
Got a tack vest. Oh,
2 is one is none, remember?
So yeah, but so you rotate through a total of 4, and you get 2 or 3 a week.
I don't get 2 or 3 a week. I get 2 or 3 a month.
Oh,
Although I did hear from Kaiser they're going to be sending me a couple more. So that'd be kind of nice. Because I haven't gotten anything from them in a while.
See, I have specific knives I carry. I have my Microtech I carry. Then I have my my Benchmade Mini Crooked River. That's my barbecue knife, my going out knife, my dressing nice knife. And I have my Mini Osborne that I carry to work every day. And every now and then I carry that Civivi, I don't remember what it's called. That one.
how do you get the other ones?
You're talking the razor blade one?
So what do you do with all the other ones?
I gave most of them away as Christmas presents. I've got a few in my safe that I like.
Most of my channel members know what are happening to most of my extras. So
You give one away tonight.
I could, but yeah.
Since you're gonna be off for 2 weeks, you ought to make it special.
What if, to make it more interesting, you took a knife out every week, opened it, stuck it into the ceiling above where you're at, like flung it into the ceiling, and then no one would ever know when they would fall back down.
But when they fall down on a live stream, you have to give it away, no matter what knife it is.
Let's say hello to Jason.
congratulations, Jay.
He's only in here to gloat.
OH. What happened to the OH? How you guys doing tonight?
TX? What? Oh.
Doing well.
Doing all right. Doing all right. Well, we got one more shot because you still got Notre Dame to deal with.
Yeah, and Martin Luther King Day and Inauguration Day. Same day.
Same day as Range Day. Yeah. We'll be out of town. So
So I guess that means Trump's not going to be at range day.
you probably won't. All right. So I am being pressured to give away a knife. Should I give away a knife?
Well, yeah, you're taking 2 weeks off.
What knife should I give away?
Baby, the Baby Banner 2, and I should win.
I ain't giving away.
I'll
no
vote
Baby
for
Banners.
the burnt copper 940.
No.
Oh, there you go. Mini Crooked River.
No.
Mini Crooked River would make a nice giveaway knife.
Yeah.
Big
How about
going-
yours? Yours has been heavily used.
No, mine's not that heavily used. I carry it a lot.
Smells like cabbage.
Okay.
But my Microtech I lost smelled like raw apple cake or whatever that was.
Well, I've been
Yeah.
I've been hesitating to give this one away, but I guess I can. That would be the Civivi Quake.
Which
Which
one's
one
that?
is it?
Let's see it. You could show it, or you could just paint the picture with words.
It's got a shiny blade on it that's sharp on one side. It folds.
We know this is sitting on your desk, Gizzard. We've all seen your desk.
No, it's not sitting on my desk. It is.
You've
not.
actually taken it up a notch. That's a pretty good description.
Well, thank you. Okay, well, I'll show you a picture of two knives, and I'll tell you which one it is. How about that? I know it's a little early for Gorn, and people are waiting for a giveaway, but they'll just have to wait.
Well, the giveaway just got better, so they're willing to wait.
Okay, so on this picture, it will be the bottom of the two knives.
Oh, yeah, I have the orange and black one like that.
Yes, you do, which I really wanted. But
so
it is a small, thin knife.
It's a skinny blue knife.
Yeah, it'd be a skinny blue knife. Yeah. I'll throw that in the giveaway. How about that?
But you're only getting 3 zipper pulls tonight because he put this in there. That's just what it is.
I don't know about all of that. But we have been on an hour or so. So first, it's time for me to remind everybody that Gear Websites is your source. Every Friday is your source for every second matters. Gun channels, gear, ammo ID, and more. They have patches, stickers, and other items. Did you know that? And did you know that every Friday is Free Patch Friday, even when we're at SHOT Show?
What does that mean? Can anybody tell me what that means?
That means if you buy stuff at Gear Websites, they'll throw in a free patch.
You know, I bought stuff at Gear Websites before, but I've never gotten just a free patch thrown in. Never.
Well,
it's always been more than one, or some stickers, or something cool. Maybe that's just because I'm cool. I don't know. He may not do that for everybody.
No, it was there for everybody. I got 2 years worth of SHOT Show patches that people can have.
Ooh. You just feel sorry for you, Snob.
All right, so I put that link out there. So, yeah, don't forget to buy cool stuff at gearwebsites.com and do it on Friday so you'll get free stuff. And always do that. So now I think we did enough of a pitch there. I don't need to run the video, but we do have videos we do need to run because some people like music. Some people don't. I understand that. But I think we should listen to this.
Oh, who's the chicken that everyone loves? Gizzard Gary, who's 4'2" but stands above. Gizzard Gary, a ton of its wives and more to come. Gizzard Gary, who loves to give gifts to everyone. Gizzard Gary, Gizzard Gary, giveaway. Gizzard Gary, giveaway. Gizzard Gary, giveaway.
Hi, folks. Gizzard Gary here.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's that time of the night. It's the time of the night where we give stuff away. And tonight's giveaway is going to be amazing. It's going to be incredible. It's going to be the biggest giveaway. It's huge. It's monstrous. It's enormous. It's almost as cool as last week's giveaway. Oh, we're giving away a trifecta tonight. That's right, folks. We're giving you... Well, we're not actually giving away. This is from the good folks, our sponsor, Aegis Gun Care. Where you can get all your gun care needs from Aegis Gun Care.
Jeez.
That's right.
Anyways,
yeah, it's my first day every week. But anyways, head over to Aegis Gun Care and pick up your gun care needs. But tonight, you can win them if you type hashtag FT295 out there in the chat. Because tonight, we're giving away a trifecta. That's cleaner lube and some grease. That's right. You can clean it, lube it, and grease it.
So grease is the word?
Yeah, that's what we're calling it.
That's the word that you heard?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
What else do you call it?
Did I say grease?
Our Father who art in heaven. Oh, you said grease.
Or is it pronounced Griassi?
Griassi. Anyways, before I was so rudely interrupted by the host.
Rude.
I know. We're going to also give away something really cool. We're going to give away a quack. A Civivi quack.
Quick.
See, this host just keeps rudely interrupting me. We're giving away a Civivi quack. It looks kind of like a duck, walks like a duck, but it's definitely not a duck. We're also going to give you some cool patches, some cool things, some cool stickers, maybe even a zipper pull if you're really nice. So get that hashtag FT295 out there in the chat. Gizzard, what do we have from tonight?
Well, evidently, we've got a quack. I didn't know we had. So okay.
Yes. Somebody's got their sassy pants on tonight.
Well, speaking of sassy, how about this sassy Gizzard Gary sticker? Isn't that sassy? Sassy. Right along with that is the official Fowl Territory thumbnail sticker. Official. You're going to get a sticker from my friend Ron Wayne in his channel. Speaking of channels, how about a sticker from Artak and Daughters Gun and Gear Review?
What about Emmett?
Here's some.
Do we not care about Emmett?
I didn't see his name on there. But
Well,
here's
you can write it
somebody
on there with a Sharpie.
Here's somebody we will see at SHOT Show. XS Sights. They have the fastest sights in any light, or no light at all. Somebody else we'll probably see at SHOT Show. Live Free Armory. True American Manufacturing. And then we have Obi's favorite, the official Haterade Thirst Destroyer. The big
I think Obi
version.
fell asleep. I haven't heard him in a
Did he?
while.
Oh. Let's see. That's from DM Foss. Also from DM Foss, the Hell No Kitty sticker. And there aren't a whole lot of these left, but the Papa Smurf sticker. And then we got this tiny little sticker here from IWI, Israel Weapon Industries. IWI, we call them. That's it for the stickers, but there's more. That's right, there's more. We have patches. You may say, I don't need no stinking patches, but you're going to get some stinking patches. You're going to get this patch, the 2024 NRA Dallas patch, courtesy of Palmetto State Armory. You're going to get this vintage patch that I ponied up for. This is the vintage Anderson manufacturing patch. Okay, from the vault, we have this UTG Pro. We have the dagger. It looks like a real gun, YouTube, but it's not. It's just a patch. Chicago Mike the Shooter is out there. So is Mystic Guns. Wow. Mystic says this show sucks. Maybe it does. We have
woman, put in hashtag FT295.
We have the Dipmus DPMS patch. And then a couple more from the vault here. From Gun Owners of America, we have the No Compromise patch. It's really cool. And this one's a pretty good size one. It's a SHOT Show 2024 MD10L.
Whose patch is that? Come on, quick, right now. Gizzard, come on.
I don't know.
Really?
I really don't.
Come on. It says it right there on it. The MD.
Mad Dog?
No.
20.
Maxim Defense.
Maxim Defense. Who I mistakenly called Maximum Defense once in a video. So
Minimum Defense.
Maximum effort.
Yeah. Maximum effort. All right, so that's it for the patches, but there's more. There's way more. In fact, this next thing is so cool. I'm not only going to give you one, not two, not even three, as was said earlier. You're going to get all four of the IWI.
Holy crap! You're
zipper puller.
still gonna give them 4, even though you give them a knife.
That's because I love my viewers. That's right.
Nobody has that many zippers.
Michael Jackson's leather jacket.
Hopefully, IWI will be generous again this year. We'll see. You're going to get the official Gizzard Gary pin. And yes, it's blue tinted because it has a coating that you have to peel off of it when you get it.
Why did we get an echo?
I don't know. Somebody's echoing. Last but not least, you're going to get this collection of EAA coasters.
Holy crap.
Look at that. A whole set of them for your house.
It's like 70 in there.
There's like 100 of them in there, or maybe 7. But
I round up.
yeah, it's in the ballpark. Don't forget, from my sponsor, Aegis Gun Care, and there's definitely an echo in here. You're going to get the Aegis sample trifecta. Jacob says that coaster set looks thicker than normal. Yeah, they had some thinner ones, and then they had some of the old thicker ones, and I kind of got about half and half of each. That's just what I grabbed off the top of the stack. So, anyway, the Aegis sample trifecta, which Snob said does include the cleaner, the lubricant, and the lithium grease. Small samples of each, and those are really cool. So the winner's going to get that. Plus, I'm throwing in the Civivi Quake pocket knife that I reviewed last year. I showed a picture of it earlier. So somebody's going to win all that, and all that can be yours if the price is right. So let's go ahead.
Copyrighted.
Yeah. Quite possibly. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is the official StreamYard giveaway tool, and it shows 35 entries. I am showing 47 people watching this, including 34 on YouTube, 13 on X, and goodness knows how many, yeah, on Rumble.
How many? Are you me now? Can't talk?
I can't talk now. I'm very new at this. All right, so 39 entries in the giveaway, and Obi, if you are alive,
Do it now.
give me the command to draw. He may not be alive.
He said do it now.
He said
Did
like
he?
an hour.
Yeah, like an hour ago.
Oh,
Yeah, you
no,
let like other people in. Now you're going to cost Sarge the skinny blue knife.
Yeah, I want my skinny blue knife.
The winner is Chris from the 7-4.
Nice.
Oh,
He won twice tonight.
boy,
He's probably out
wait.
partying and not
it
even out
is
there.
Ohio night tonight.
Wait, he only has 60
It's
seconds
good.
to answer.
We got Jason on the panel. We got Chris winning the giveaway, and Ohio State won the ball game. How about that?
Do you have to be present to win?
Supposed to be, yes. So, Chris from the 740. There he is.
There he
There
Says
he
I'm
is.
drunk, but I'm
He's up
here.
there.
That
Oh,
works.
8.
All right. So, you want to congratulate him, Snob? You can do your speech.
Congratulations, Chris from the 740. You're tonight's winner chicken dinner. It's your lucky day. Those dang Buckeyes won, and now you won. I mean, to be fair, I hate Texas, so I'm okay with this. Continuing on, you're going to win all this stuff from Gizzard, and all you have to do is just send your address, or he can bring it to you at SHOT Show, whichever you please, to winner@gizzardgary.com. That's winner@gizzardgary.com. Or he may even have it. I don't know.
I can't bring the Aegis to the show, though.
Oh, yeah. So he still needs your address, Chris, unless you have it.
Jacob says, I don't. Oh, I didn't set up Rumble tonight. Oh, no. I'm not on Rumble. Damn it. I messed up. Oh, well.
All right, well, thanks for hosting and inviting me in, but I'm passing out. I'm taking off.
All righty. You got anything to plug before you leave?
No, thanks for hosting. Appreciate it. Have a good night.
See you next week, G.
Yeah, thanks
Later.
for being here. Chicago Mike wants to know who's gambling in Vegas. Going to Vegas is a gamble.
Bunny Ranch is a gamble.
That's true too. But I wasn't planning on any, except, maybe if you're waiting for somebody out in the casino, you might play slots for 5 minutes, but that's about all we ever do. Chris said, thank you, everyone. Weston says, never too drunk to miss out on a Fowl Territory giveaway. Artax says, guns, beer, and therapy on Saturday, Chris. Yeah, you could win another giveaway. But, all right. So, what are we going to do next on the show, Snob?
Take a nap.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Oh, you want me to do that?
It's time for a nap.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's the time for the second favorite part of the show. The part of the show you've all stuck around this long for. Actually, you just fell asleep and you haven't hit exit on your computer yet. But yeah, we're gonna show you some guns. That's right. It's time for Show Us Your Guns. Send your Gorn to gorn@gizzardgary.com. Make sure you include your channel name, or Gizzard won't read your email out loud because he's a big baby like that. But hey, whatever. And yeah, don't hold it in your hand. I think if you will take a risk and show it anyways. Well, I mean, depends on what you're sending. If you got big hands, you don't want to hold it in your hand because it makes it look smaller. I'm just experience. That's just personal
Are you
experience.
saying put it in her hands?
If she's got small hands.
Oh, there you go.
Like
No
a hallway.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So let's go ahead and look at one that was sent to me actually before the show started. This came from 2 Live Moo, and this is his official snow checker. 9-inch bayonet shows how much snow we've gotten in the last couple of days.
Gosh.
Nice. I got 2-3 inches the last 2-3 hours.
Congratulations.
Well.
Plow truck's been by 3 or 4 times within like 1 minute's time. Salted everything. Done me good, but I'm sure the driveway end is piled in. I ain't made it out that far, but my car's pretty well covered. Pretty nice.
We got 6 inches last night.
What'd you do? Take a pill?
It's about
Yeah.
time somebody around there got it. All right, so this is a before and after picture. It's also from 2 Live Moo. First, I'm going to show you the before. And this is FN suppressed 10 millimeter from a video by Kentucky Ballistics. This is a before picture, okay? Now, I want to show you a picture after it was fired. See if you can spot the difference.
The same picture.
Do you see a difference?
No.
Not on my phone.
What kind of weapon mounted light is that?
It's a nice one.
Oh, dust cover come off?
And the optic and the
flashlight.
And the flashlight.
No, the optics on
Trigger
it.
guard, yeah. Whole thing just busted off. That's an FN. I forget the model. I looked it up.
I forget too.
It's a 510.
510.
That's the
That's it. Yeah.
That's an F and mess, is what that is.
Yeah, it's an F and 510.
Is that he's carried by effing 509 today?
So fix it now.
What did you do? Put a 9mm can on it?
No, he ended up shooting a whole box of shells after that blew up.
Yeah, he kept shooting.
I mean, you've already stuck a thumb in your neck one time to survive. Why not? Just keep
That's
going?
true.
It's like fuck it at that point.
Ain't no scared of a 10mm.
Got my dad with me.
That is true. Now, I have some leftover stuff that didn't make last week's show because it didn't arrive in the email in time. This is from our Attacking Daughters. He's got 4 pictures to show us here.
Well, that's not leftovers. That's early submissions.
Very early. Okay, so let's see if I got these right. I don't think the order he's got the captions in here is the same as the order of the pictures. Artak, if you're out there, tell us what we're looking at.
At the grizzly?
That must be the grizzly because he's got BCA grizzly with green oil slick barrel.
Yeah, you can see grizzly on the top of the frame there.
Yeah, that's second on the captions list. So, like I say, it's a little bit jumbled out of order. Okay, second picture. We'll get through this somehow.
You can do it.
See if you can figure out what this is. I think it's Polymer 80. Polymer 80 Glock 23 build. Would that be it? Looks like it might be.
Depends on what the other things in the list are, Gizzard. If he's also got a Polymer 80 Glock 19 build in there, could be that.
Nope. We've got a Glock
40 caliber Polymer 80.
We have a
What are
Glock
things I
32
don't want?
build and a Smith & Wesson.
It's a 23 Polymer 80 G23.
Okay, number 3. Guess the gun. Go. Yes.
It's purple, so I think it was a sky, but it's not a sky.
Is either a Glock 32 build or a Smith & Wesson 40 VE Gen 2.
He said 32 in the chat.
Okay, that's a 32. Well,
Yeah,
we know
that's
what
a
the
lone-
last one
I think
is.
that's a lone wolf frame, though.
Number 4. And last. Go. There's your SW40VE.
How did Gizzard not look at those pictures and think, that's definitely not the SW40VE when I see the SW40VE in the next picture?
Mm-hmm.
Host your own show.
I was just waiting for one of them to be like an AR, and another one to be like a Remington 870, and then the Polymer 80 in the Grizzly.
Be careful, he's being pissy tonight.
Okay,
Yes.
from
He's got sassy pants on.
From Jacob. He says the ice and snow from Tuesday.
Where is that in relation to the West Side Nut Club?
Right.
That's a good
Well,
one.
as cold as it was, those nuts were a little farther south. North.
Now it's the North Side
They're
Nut
north,
Club.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. It's snowing in Texas, ain't it?
All right. So
Snowing in Texas, I'm sure their nuts are climbing higher and their butts puckered.
Okay. So from Defense Dad now.
Is this like a whole list of things here from Defense Dad as well that's out of order?
Just 2. They're not out of order. Okay.
Whole courtroom's out of order.
Here's the first one. And it says, unless you were there in 1982, you can't even imagine how baller this setup was.
Man, I love Pitfall Harry. Love that game.
I thought he was
Man,
I thought he was looking at the NASDAQ in 1982. they just had the 5 companies on it.
Okay, and his second picture, which he later told me is supposed to have a caption. So I'll show you the picture, and then I'll read you the caption it's supposed to have. First, I'll let you imagine what the caption will be.
Paint the picture with words.
The caption will be, let's see,
It's cold.
it's supposed to
Yeah.
say, even the car says it's too cold outside.
Oh, I thought the caption was going to be, I just fell onto it.
50 or 60 times.
I forgot the lube.
Moon River.
I like it.
Moo, you're in medical. How often do people actually just fall onto it?
By
Always.
accident.
100%.
Depends on how hard they push.
1 in a million shot, Doc. I was in the shower. And fell on the plunger.
And now,
You don't keep your plunger in the shower?
What's really problems with people that keep 2 liters in the shower?
Yeah, and light bulbs and loose bottles.
Hot dogs. People keeping hot dogs in the shower. That's just. I
Traffic
guess
cone.
maybe if you're taking a really hot shower, you're just steaming those hot dogs
Mm-hmm.
and just fall onto them.
so here it looks like we've got some Shaq trading cards.
Oh, Lord. Sorry, just have been going.
These are from Sarge, yeah.
I thought it was pretty cool. Shaq rookie cards. Some of them.
Did you ever get to meet him?
Do what?
Did you ever get to meet him?
No.
Oh, that's a shame.
Have you?
No.
Well, that's
I
a shame
just
because I'd like to see a
figured they knew
picture
each
with you
other
and,
since
and Shaq.
Great
evidently.
segue.
Okay, and then second.
Now, that one you got to look at close and see what's cool about it.
Let's look at it. Oh, I remember. I'm not going to give it away.
Somebody out there will know what's interesting in it if you zoom in a little bit.
He zooms in on everything else. Look behind.
Is it Nancy Pelosi?
Behind and to the left.
Possibly. Is that
Who
blood?
might that be?
Is
Who
that
might
blood?
they be? Anybody out in the chat?
I'll have
Back
to
into
tell
the
them.
left. Ain't that Kennedy?
Well, no
but
one
they got
knows,
blood
so I'll
on
tell
their
them.
hands.
They're infamous.
That's the Menendez brothers.
Oh,
That-
okay.
That photo was taken for the card. That was after they killed their parents, but before they got caught.
Front row seats.
Their little crime spree.
Front row seats at Madison Square Garden. Hell yeah.
So, like, what does that mean? Like, that mean
Well, they're in jail
evidence
now.
to it?
It's just a unique time that the picture they happened to use for that player's card that year in 91, whichever season it was
Oh, so it just
taken
so
with them in
happens.
the background.
So now that card's worth a ton, right?
Well, it's interesting.
I'll
They
bet
made
it's
a blue
worth some.
million of those. It's just interesting.
That
It
is
didn't really
great.
wasn't really noticed until a couple years ago that anybody noticed it.
Last game they ever saw.
Well, maybe.
Well, they're supposed to be up for resentencing, I've heard.
I know they got a Netflix documentary, or there's some
Yeah.
show on them right now that's popular, and it made me think of it because my son was wanting to see some of my cards that I had. I'm like, you gotta see this one.
How about some real Gorn? This from Obi.
Boom.
Ooh. Ooh.
I like the
Rick
angle
Grimes.
he tried to hide the Hillary hole.
Just say you Rick Grimes when you got a gun like that.
Mm.
That's how he points it too.
Mm-hmm. Coral.
Cool. Can't miss that one.
Where's the chocolate pudding?
Is that got a scratch on it there?
That's just a pistol whip.
Just a reflection.
Yeah, you're hitting his hose.
I don't think they're gonna get an offer on that snob.
Yeah. You should put yours on there for that and see if you get an offer.
What caliber was that?
357 Magnum.
357.
57 sig.
Did you ever get that 41?
Number 2.
41, 42, whatever it takes.
Let's go to 44, shall we?
Boom.
He got all the cool guns.
I got one about that size, but it's a 357.
It's not really about that size, is it?
Close.
Sarge just got sarged.
I got one about that size, but it's completely different.
And it's blued.
Looked just like her, but she was shorter and her face was different.
Did you meet Smith and Wesson?
No, but Gizzard went to school with him.
It just put schools together.
Shaq
This
cards I
one's-
got. Did you meet him? No.
This one's going to look just like the other two, so Obi will have to explain what you're looking at here.
It's a chef special.
It's a chef special.
Cook it up.
That one comes with slippery shoes, banana shoes.
Ooh, CS45. Nice.
That thing needs a mag well. So it can be right under your index finger.
It needs a lot of stuff.
Son of a bitch.
Needs thinner grips.
I should have bought that gun.
You should have.
Didn't he almost give that away?
Is that the safety in decocker or just safety?
I think it's safety.
Depends on how you shoot it.
It's a safety decock. No, the cheap specials do not cock. They're
Oh,
double action only.
Because the chief never shoots.
That's right.
Okay. And then next up, we're going to switch brands here a little bit.
Ruger.
Boom. It's a big old hunk of metal with that 6-inch barrel on it.
The underlug's gigantic.
Weighs about
Well, they
10
needed
pounds.
all that because on the other side they had to print the owner's manual.
Oh, no.
The good news is, if your semi tires are low, you can check them with that gun.
Mm-hmm.
Thumper.
Cast it right out there.
Okay. And then we have this. It's a 6-hour gun there.
6 hour,
That's
not
sexy.
5 hour. That's a 6 hour gun.
It starts with a P.
It does. It ends with a 6. Nope, that is not the 2. Nope,
Penny.
still wrong.
Okay. And then
See, I did all these because I knew Jason was going to be in here tonight. He'd want to see some
he'll like this one.
real
then.
stuff.
Okay, I'm waiting.
Oh, cool.
Let me see something real.
Python.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that. Nice. Oh god,
I
just
have more
like,
views. I have more views on that gun than nobody does.
Mm-hmm. It's a true story. Same gun.
Exact same gun.
Mm-hmm.
He's shined up a little bit.
Nah,
Still one of the family.
Coral.
That's
Michelle-
literally what every comment on my video of that gun says. Carl.
Does it say Carl or Coral?
Coral.
Yep.
McMahon's.
Oh, this is from Aussie.
Aussie.
It is a Taurus M44, 4-inch.
I should take that thing out and fire it off a couple times.
Yeah,
Wear
those
that
portraits-
orange off of it.
Yeah, you got to take that thing off first.
You got to wear it off.
That's what it is.
Pull trigger once, it'll break.
The gun?
I hope not, but the orange thing will.
I thought he was making a Taurus joke.
Well, it doesn't matter if the orange thing or the gun. If once they're broken, neither one of them's fixable.
Is that one ported?
Yeah. Hey, can you imagine how loud that son bitch is?
Jesus.
I bet you that thing shoots a fireball.
About 9.
What was that? 644? Is that what that was?
44.
Just a 44?
Yeah.
I thought you said it was the 644.
No.
It's the Taurus
44.
Okay.
There it is again. Take a look at that report.
Did it reach your hunter?
4 on each side.
Yeah, it's been
Some
shooting up. a
carbon
little bit of
build up on
crap.
that front sight. Yeah.
Every second matters. It's awful pretty.
That's exactly where that gun's going to stay with that orange tag in it. Short barrel that's ported.
That cylinder's been rotated a few times. Okay, so let's see. And this is from Snob.
What's for me?
This here thing.
Well, that wasn't really Gorn, but okay.
Well, in case they want to see what lithium grease that Aegis puts out looks like.
It's grease.
Does that fit in a cock gun?
A
White
what
coffee
gun?
fix it thing.
Is that the word you heard?
If you like white cock, yeah. And it's adjustable. All right, so let's see.
You should show the picture of my shop cat. Maybe somebody will take him. I'll deliver.
Where in the world is it? Oh, yeah. There we go. So
No, can't give away his-
Snubby got another friend the other day. So let's take a look at what's her name?
Kitty?
Cat?
Just say meow meow.
It just showed up at my house, and I thought it was just like a random barn cat that was kind of wild. No, it's way tame and way too much of a nuisance to be a shop cat, but it's just living in my building.
Oh, that cat.
You
That
should
cat
Her
looks like
name
a
is-
troublemaker.
You should name
Her
it
name
Amanda.
is.
Yeah, that
Was
cat
it-
looks like a troublemaker, man. You can tell.
Mhm. Yeah, it
Did
knocks
you-
shit off the shelf, everything else, all the time. It's sweet as can be, though. Somebody need a
Was
cat, I'll
your-
hook him up.
Is your red dot off kilter or something?
Can't give that pussy away.
That cat looks like it's judging you.
Mhm.
Yeah, you can tell that was. That one's a bad seed there, man.
It's like, are you the only human that lives here? Because
Like,
I really
why
struck
aren't you
out.
petting me?
No, I felt
I just
bad.
put
I'm
it-
sure somebody dumped her off. And
I just put it down, man. Put it down.
You're ugly.
She'll be on the live stream soon. Just watch.
She ain't going to my. She actually went to my office the other day. She followed Braden in there. I was like, "What the hell's that cat doing in here?"
Just put her down out in the road and use your truck. And nobody will hear it. Look, he knows it's coming. She does.
Use your suppressor.
I don't have one.
You can milk anything with nipples.
What I hear.
Walker.
What? I thought. What? Oh, never mind.
Okay, so I don't believe I have any more corn. Let me double check the mail and see.
You don't believe in life after love?
I don't.
He can share something. Is that what you said?
Okay, what time is it? 1:40. We're in 1:41 run time.
I'm about to tell you all good night because I'm about to go to bed.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
let's
gonna
go
fall asleep.
ahead and wrap it up then. Wrap it up. I'll take it. All that cool stuff. Go ahead
Wrap.
and
Wrap it up.
Rat monkey.
I don't have to host this show now, baby. All right, so let's go into what did you learn in this segment of the show. We ask each of our panelists, what did you learn? And sounds like the gun snob is wanting to get out of here soon, so let's go to him first. What did you learn?
I learned Ohio fans are slightly less annoying than Alabama fans.
Roll Tide.
Roll
baby.
Tide.
Thank you, thank you. When they
High tide. High tide.
when
Low
they head to
tide.
the national championship,
Horns down.
yeah, fuck Texas. I don't like Texas at all.
OH.
Plus, they're part of the SEC.
So, what do you got coming up, Snob? Besides going to bed.
I got a Starbog video I got to edit. I got a Gideon Advocate video I got to edit. And I got an O-Light video I got to edit for the O-Site. And I may have another O-Site video on a different O-Site come out during SHOT Show.
Oh, you're getting another O site.
I got a shipping notification today, but I can't talk about it yet.
Or you're talking about it right now.
Well, I can't talk about what it is.
Oh, you probably got some Civivi
Something
videos
new.
you need to film too.
I do have two Civivi things to come out on the 16th, I believe.
Yeah, I have a Civivi and a Send Cut, and I don't know when the Send Cut's going to be released because they do that on a different day. So
Half the time, the SendCut's already on Amazon whenever I look.
Mhm.
yeah, if it was, I'd just about go ahead and put the video out. But I hate to release them to channel members because I don't have all my links in there yet. You wouldn't even be able to pre-order them until I have the Amazon links. So, but I did release one on the Civivi Yonder since I got a knife that was released in October or something like that. So, anyway, thank you for being here, Snobby. I appreciate
All right, well, I will see you all. Oh, I'll actually see you all a week from tomorrow.
it. You will.
Well, it is if we pick Gizzard up at the airport. We'll see. We may forget you. You may have to Uber.
I'll forget you.
You love me. You know it.
I
OB's
have
gonna
to.
show up late.
Mhm.
Sleepyhead.
Yeah. We actually may forget OB.
You probably will.
Alrighty. Well, thank you for
As
being
long as nobody
here.
adjusts my pedals.
Jesus.
Let's go
Can't believe
ahead.
it took him so long to figure it out.
We almost died that night. All right, I got to go to bed. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
All right. Good night, Snob.
Night,
Thanks.
everyone.
Night.
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 See you,
Okay.
Ben.
So let's go ahead and go from back to front. Let's go to Jason Stewart. What did you learn tonight?
Actually, I got in at the end of the show, and he's just doing a giveaway, and there wasn't much to learn. But good to
By
see
the way,
y'all.
I do owe an OH, so there you go.
Yeah, that was pretty good, man. That was a classic. That was a classic. I wasn't feeling very good all night, man. My blood pressure was up. It was a good one. I got a brand new TV. I watched on a brand new TV. Had everything going. Got brand new phone. Got brand new TV. Sound bar. Beautiful screen. Everything's going great, man. That was a great game, actually. But at the end, boy, I kind of saw it coming, man. Had a little vision, and it kind of played out, man. It was a hell of an ending. But anyways, glad to talk to you guys afterwards and wind down a little bit.
Yeah, good to have you here, man. Appreciate it.
I knew we was talking the other night with Notre Dame, so that'll be good, man. They had a great classic game too, so it's been a great couple of days, man. Pretty nice.
You got two teams there that had a slip up during the regular season and are now, making amends for it. And thank goodness to the playoff where teams are getting another chance to prove their worth and stuff like that. So it ought to be interesting. I like the playoff. I do. So
yeah, it's been great. Plus, I just heated up some of my favorite pizza got delivered during the game. I didn't eat it.
Oh, heck yeah.
Life just keeps getting great, man.
That's right.
But I hope everybody else, I can spread it to everybody else, take a little bit of it, enjoy it, and hope everybody has a good rest of the weekend.
Alrighty, you too. Thanks for being here. Hillbilly, you've been kind of quiet lately. What did you learn tonight?
I learned Snob's got to get a new cat.
Probably so. Probably so. He threatened to take it to my place. What have you got coming up? I know you got stuff coming up.
Yeah, tomorrow night we got Guns, Beer, and Therapy, 9 o'clock Central, 10 o'clock Eastern. If y'all ain't doing nothing, swing by and say howdy. Love to have you. And we got a video or two coming out this next week also. So, yeah, just probably be playing in the snow and putting wood in the fireplace the rest of the day and tomorrow probably. So, but thanks for having me, buddy. Always fun.
Alrighty. Thanks for being here. And that brings us to Sarge. What did you learn?
Oh gosh, I just thought of something now. I forgot it. I'm sorry.
That's all right. If you come up with it, you can always interrupt me later on and tell us. But what have you got coming up?
SHOT Show.
SHOT Show. Yes, sir. Alrighty. Well, I look forward to seeing you there. And always, thanks for being here. I appreciate it.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for the invite.
All right. 2 Live Moo. Your turn. What did you learn?
I learned that your first panelist was Jan is Gay and your first Patreon was Mike Stripe.
That's right. Good memory you got there.
Oh, yeah. And what I got going on is I'm waiting for the 2 knives that I won this week to come in the mail.
Oh. Yeah. Well, thank goodness for the United States Postal Service, which is right on the job, and we'll get those there, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm holding my breath.
Post haste, all that stuff.
All right.
All right. Well, thank you for being here, as always. Obnoxious One.
Yo.
My co-host with the co-most. What did you learn tonight?
I learned that your first panelist was Janice Gay, and your first Patreon was Mike Strike.
Hey. Wow. That's really good. You got a great memory.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. What have you got coming up?
Stuff and things.
Cool stuff and cool things?
Nah.
Maybe not.
Probably not.
Alrighty. Well, thank you for being here. Thanks to all of you. As always, I thank my panel for a great show. Thanks to everybody out there who was out there in the text chat tonight and shared stories, posts, and sent Goran in. I appreciate it. And thanks to everybody watching out there. Obviously, I forgot to set up Rumble, so I don't have any Rumble viewers tonight, but I will put a copy of it out there on Rumble in the archive anyway. I'll just archive it off YouTube. So and for those watching the replay, thanks for watching. Of course, a special thanks to all of my channel members for what they do to support the channel. So we will be gone for 2 weeks. So we will return, I believe, on January the 31st. Will be our next Fowl Territory. That will be Fowl Territory 296. Now, for my channel members, we will have our members only chat next week. And that is on Wednesday nights at 8 o'clock p.m. Central. And then we'll take a week off from that because obviously I can't do that from Las Vegas either. So anyway, I'd like to thank everybody for watching. And I want to remind everybody that if anyone tries to infringe on your right to keep and bear arms, give them the bird. As always, if you've got anything you want me to look at for you at SHOT Shows, send me an email. Contact me somehow. info@gizzardgary.com if you want to contact me. And I'll take a look at it. Otherwise, I'll try to get lots of good content from SHOT Show and bring it back. I can't promise any live streams from there. It usually doesn't work out. But if we get a chance, we will. And that's all I can say about that right now. But anyway, on behalf of my panel, this is Gizzard Gary. And let's bring them back on the screen. Look at them all. Aren't they beautiful? Anyway, I'm going to give them one last chance to say goodnight before I run the end credits. So we will see you on the 31st.
Good night before he runs the end credits.
Good night, everybody.